Good morning, everyone. It's September 9th. We got a new trading week. Let's dive into last week's price action and talk about today's scenarios. Last week, this week-to-date VWAP acted as a key level. You could see every time price rallied into it, we rejected. Once we broke that 5-day moving average and it was declining, that week-to-date VWAP was a key line in the sand. Right now in the pre-market, we're gapping up near that 2-day VWAP. So we could see price held and we pulled back past this 0.382. We held this 540.19 area, just a little bit below, holding this VP cluster. So we're getting a gap up in the pre-market and we're trading near the 2-day VWAP. Some scenarios I would be looking for is if we could pull back. This is actually the 3-day VWAP where we're trading above the 2-day. Scenario I'd be looking for is if we could get a shakeout back to this 2-day VWAP, get back above the daily, trade into the 3, and maybe get back into that week-to-date VWAP. From there, we could let this data drop off, let the 5-day moving average start to flatten out and rise as we get rid of these data. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, we're trading here. So if we could get a little push up, shakeout, Monday, Tuesday, we're in the same area, this 5-day moving average will be flat to rising because we'll be trading at similar prices here. So if we really need to get up. This is Thursday. Yeah, so by Thursday, if we're trading in this price, we'll have a flat to rising 5-day moving average. And Friday, we got some news this week as well. Maybe this is all we get to is a rally into this 3-day VWAP instead of rejecting and holding the 2-day VWAP. We end up just failing, creating a new low, coming back down into that 532 area. So up in this 530 area, filling this gap right over in here in this VP. And that would bring us to this 0.618 retracement. So that's a key scenario I'm looking for, is to see, and we may just get nothing for a day or two and let this data come out. But we're already getting this rally into this 3-day VWAP. Maybe it just wants to just continue. Maybe it's a little short cover rally into that declining 5-day. That's what we'd be looking for, is a bounce into that 5-day moving average, pull back, rally to a new high above a flat to rising, and then we could set up low risk, high probability trade, maybe back up into that 560. We reject this 3-day VWAP, see if this 2-day fails. We start trading under the daily VWAP, path of resistance, maybe down, breaking this 540 low into 532 area, 534. Let's dive into that QQQ. QQQ, last week's VWAP broke down. We held this VWAP from this low. We could see that acted as a little bit of support into the week-to-date VWAP and failed, declining 5-day moving average. So we're not trading into the 3-day VWAP like the SPY is. We're trading into that 2-day VWAP currently right now. So let's put a VWAP at this low right here, and we could see this is key level that maybe we can look to see if we could get some demand. This 450 to 449 area. Maybe this shakes out into this, gets back above a 2-day, and we could trade into that 3-day VWAP, potentially week-to-date VWAP. We see this VP gap right here. So this would be that trade into that 5-day moving average that's declining. So we'll be monitoring to see if this scenario could play out into this 3-day VWAP, week-to-date VWAP, 5-day, or a similar concept that we discussed on the SPY, that maybe we're already in here, we get some profit taking, little bounce, and instead of continuing higher, we end up failing, trading into that 200-day moving average. You could see here on the daily chart, 200-day moving average, year-to-date low VWAP, and the year-to-date VWAP. So those are some key price levels at 446, 443, 441. We could see 447, 436, and that 431, which would be breaking, would be underneath the 200-day moving average near this low from August. So those are the two price scenarios I'm watching for. Maybe let's just be an inside day today. Happy trading, everyone.